this week's market commentary. This is also the free monthly commentary that goes out. In this commentary we'll have a little look at the Dow. Now I'm recording at this is 6:10 on Friday, so it could be that Friday finish is slightly different from where it is at the moment, but at the moment we're at a really interesting stage, so it's really good to look at the Dow. I'd like to show you one of the trades that we took in the month of January. January has been a nice month, a steady month. It's not been a phenomenal month, but there's been some really nice trades, and it's ended with a nice profit. And then we'll have a look at pound versus dollar, just get a little look at that. So if we look at the Dow, this is where we're at the moment today. Now, if you just think about it, at some point today the Dow was all the way down here, so it got very, very close to the 600 level. But the thing that you'll notice, and the thing that I've been covering of late, is looking for price to get down. Now, it got very close, it moved up, and it finally rolled down. So you'll notice that the higher level, which I've highlighted here, we're sitting bang on it at the moment. So going into next week, the one thing that I would look for is if we can finish similar to where we're at, and even higher up would be better if we finished there. That would be a really, really good indication that we could see the upside. And from there, that might give some nice opportunities to trade it up to here, and then even higher from there. Now, for me, we have made a new low. We've taken out this level. We've come back to here, so I would be looking at whether or not it ends up overall doing a kind of head and shoulders type pattern. But if this finishes today in some form of a reversal candle the way it is just now, and preferably a little higher, then it looks really, really good to consider the upside, and that's what I would be looking at. On the other side of that, if we can actually break these lows, break the 600 level and the 200 daily moving average, then we'll be looking really good for the short side. So going into next week, start of the month, it's really, really important that you keep an eye on this, because it could turn around very quickly, and that then provides us with really nice opportunities. Now, one of the trades that we took this month was CAD versus Swissy. This was a really, really nice trade. Both Ali and I took it. What was really interesting is we both managed it slightly differently. So what you've got is a situation of two traders who have very much the same opinion about the direction of the market, but the way we trade it based on how we trade and the strategies we trade meant that we did it slightly differently. But our conclusion and decision making came from the same analysis, and it came from this point of view. So what we did is we start off with the weekly, and what you'll notice is you can see my two lines, but let's just get rid of them for the moment. So there's the start of last 2 weeks ago, and you'll notice that price has come down, but it's not really anywhere massively important, other than you can see that there's a little pause action round here. But from there, we've actually got quite a lot of space. If anything, we've got space down to here. Then there's a couple of sort of minor levels. So from there was definitely the space. So although you could look at that and say, well, it looks a bit extended to the downside, even if you look at the daily at this stage here, it does look like it could be quite extended. Because we're not coming into a serious and significant support level, it does indicate that this market was looking more likely that it could move down. Now, the other thing that's quite nice about this, if you want to consider the downside, is we have come down, we've come into this area, and we've created a slanty double bottom that also shows divergence. Now, one of the things as traders that we look at isn't just which direction are we going to trade, it's which direction are other traders going to trade. And this is where we can look at this, that the market had a go at pushing up off of that double bottom. It's then come into this level and then moved back down. It's then paused. Now, the key point is here, this market then is actually proven that it's done the double bottom, which is a reversal pattern, but it's not been able to break and make a new trend. So by bouncing off this level, coming back down and then pausing, it's created a really key indication that the market was more likely to move down. So from there, we've had the sideways move. It tried to move up and then it rolled over, and it finally came down and it stopped nice on the psychological round number of 8,000. But as I say, there is still a bit of space to the downside when you look at the weekly with these two levels here. So if price was to come back up, that could present an opportunity to consider shorting it again, or alternatively, if we break through these levels, then the longs could be on. Okay, now just to finish for this commentary, just have a little look at cable. Now, cable, as you can see, it's just running out of steam really to the upside. If we use these trend lines, we get this one here, and then we've got the subsequent one here. So again, going into next week, as I've been covering in the recent commentaries, what I'm looking to see is, firstly, if price can break down from here, we've got a bit of space till we get down to the next level. So the way we've been playing, we do have a little bit of space to the downside. Now, it's not the cleanest, but if we can come down to this next level, which could easily happen within and over a couple of days, the opportunity to then short from here looks really good, because we've got some nice space. So cable, it's not quite there yet as far as tradable opportunities go, but that could quickly change, and the reason I'm highlighting that is it's important not to switch off, because you can go, oh well, it's doing nothing, I won't do anything, and it only takes 1 or 2 big days and all of a sudden it comes into territory where we want to pay attention. So in this example, I'll set an alert at 16,250. I might get a text or an email telling me it's got there, and then at that stage, right, it's game time and I need to concentrate. Okay, so that's us for this month's free commentary and this weekly commentary, and I look forward to the next commentary next week for the silver and gold members, and obviously you'll hear again from me in a month's time with the free members. Alright, bye for now.